Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we are talking about CRO and a recent tweet from the CEO of Crypto.com and the CRO coin, Chris Marszalek, which put out a very interesting tweet that I wanted to talk through with you guys a little bit as to what we could see next. Now, he said a couple things about the crypto market, and now he has tweeted about the traditional market. And we're going to talk about how this comment relates to where we're at in this crypto cycle and exactly what he means and what this means for the CRO token price. A couple predictions for the short term and the long term on this token. Welcome back, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop right in and get into it, because Bitcoin today right now is sitting at the low $60,000 region, and we do need to hold in this area right now as Bitcoin currently is at some pretty critical levels. We do need to hold above this blue line unless we, if we do break down below this blue line at about $60,000, we could be headed back down to about 52 or 53K, which could then move the price of CRO back down to its lower channels at like 6 cents or something like that. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that for Bitcoin. But we are in an uptrend. I do expect that there's a good chance that Bitcoin could go to the $69,000, $70,000 level and bring CRO back to possibly 10 cents, possibly very soon. CRO coin right now sitting at rank number 38, actually dropping in rank because altcoins are rallying. And if we know one thing about CRO at this point, it is that it moves slower than other altcoins, both to the downside and to the upside until the parabolic rally, where CRO in the last bull market at least had a massive explosion, almost going all the way up to a dollar price level. Now, some of the meme tokens within Cronos, one that I want to mention, Mary token is green today. However, it has just been stagnant over the last month or so, trading basically to the right, stopping the bleeding, but hasn't had a big pump. If you want this coin, if you want CRO with knife to pump back up, well, then we're going to want to see an explosion out of Cronos. But Chris Marszalek put out a tweet that I want to share with you guys. 2024 is starting to look more like 1984 every single day. Now, what could he possibly mean by this? So I pulled up the S&P 500 because what I believe he's talking about here is the S&P 500. Now, if you look at this chart with me, what you'll see right here is this is the beginning of 1984. This right here, this candle is the beginning of 1984. So we're going to zoom in just a little bit here and look at 1984 a little more closely and get a good idea of exactly what happened in the year 1984. So again, here is the January candle. These are monthly candles, by the way, for 1984. This was a completely red year. This was a horrible year for the traditional market. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Look at this giant green candle in August. Very, very interesting. And so what he may have been saying is that the traditional market was in basically a recession in 1984, but then in August, it pumped back up, came back down September, October, November, December started to rally, and then January of the following year, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. S&P 500 obviously goes up and to the right over time, and then we get into some really brutal years in the early 2000s. That was a crazy time. From the year 2000 all the way into the year 2013, man, you would have done nothing. You would have done nothing if you're holding the S&P 500. That's crazy to think about. That's 13 years of nothing. But back in 1984, that was the beginning of a big explosion. And then we had the tech boom, and the tech boom came up. Boom, we were exploding in the tech boom. And then we really stalled out in 2000, and then we had the 2008 financial crisis, obviously, and we recovered spectacularly out of that. So what the heck was Chris Marszalek alluding to, and what the heck does that have to do with the crypto market? Well, first of all, this is before the tech boom. I think that he is alluding to the fact that we are on the first frontier, and that is a pun intended for loaded lines, lovers, and crypto.com. But the first frontier of crypto, I think that's also why they named their NFT line the first frontier, because this is still a market that is in its infancy. And 2024 was a tough year, really for this consolidation phase, though Bitcoin, remember, is up 130% over last year. I think he's more so talking about the traditional market here, though. And I think he's also alluding to the fact that we are kind of in this tech bubble mania beginning phase of what happened with the .com bubble back in the early days of the internet. Investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency right now isn't like investing in the early days of the internet. And I think that's what he's getting at here. And so what I want to tell you guys is with this comment from Chris Marsley, I think it's a very interesting tweet. I'd love to hear directly from him exactly what he meant by this, but what I think he's saying is simply, it's early, okay? And if Bitcoin is going to go up, crypto.com is on the pioneer level, really, of this market, being a large crypto exchange with some of the best regulatory compliance, with some of the most marketing ad campaigns out there of any crypto firm. This token's going to explode at some point in this bull market. In the short term, look, if Bitcoin slips down in September, sure, we could come back down to the 6.7 price level. But I think that Bitcoin's coming back for 70K soon, possibly, if not in September, by October at the very latest, in my opinion. That would bring CRO back to the 9 and even maybe the 12-cent level. And I think we could see a 20-cent CRO again before the end of the year. In fact, we might even be able to see a 25 to 30-cent CRO by the end of the year. Some people are asking me lately, can we see CRO coin go to $1 before the end of the year? I do not think that that is going to happen. However, I do believe that we are going to see a $2 to $5 CRO at some point in this bull market, because just like the dot-com bubble, guys, we are way higher in the traditional market and for tech stocks than when tech stocks originally started. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen with Bitcoin and crypto firms like crypto.com. And so for the CRO token, that leaves me very bullish. And for altcoins within the Cronos ecosystem, like Mary, like Crow with Knife, that leaves me bullish for those coins as well. Now, I do think there's going to be bear markets in the future for crypto, and I do think that these 4-year cycles are holding as a thing for now, but that could change in the future. But as we see it now, this is all we have to go off of, and so we are coming into that parabolic leg up in this bull market. Next, I wanted to talk through this comments through Chris Marslyak, CEO of crypto.com, and kind of what he might have meant by that. Just very curious, what are your thoughts on what Chris Marslyak said in that tweet? Let me know in the comments down below. That's all I have for you in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL. Do your own research, my friends. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.